I'm Satya Twena. I am a New York City hat factory owner and a milliner. So I started making hats 4 years ago in my fourth floor East Village walk-up apartment out of my kitchen. And I was using my oven to bake the hats and finish them. And about 9 months into my business, a friend of mine introduced me to one of Manhattan's last hat factories. I remember the first time I walked into that factory, the feeling was, I hope one day I have something as beautiful and gorgeous and industrial as this factory. I hope one day I can create this. And I had worked with them for about 3 years. I would go down there every day, would talk to the owner, and would really work with the employees to understand hat making. And it's really my education for hat making started there. October 2013, saying from one of the employees saying that the hat factory had closed abruptly. And so I went into like meltdown mode thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to be in the hat industry. I'm supposed to be doing something else. I had a second business that I was like, maybe I should focus on that more focused. And my husband turned to me and said, maybe this is your opportunity to stand up for something that you love, that you're passionate about, and that is going to be incredibly difficult. Taking over, a 5,000 square foot factory in New York City, to me, I had no idea how I was going to do it, but he gave me the courage, and he totally believed that I could do it. And so I said yes to the opportunity. I didn't have the money to just buy the factory, so I turned to Kickstarter and launched a Kickstarter campaign and turned to some investors and asked for funding, and basically last minute scrapped enough money to buy the factory, hire back the employees, and Kickstarter was great because it allowed me the opportunity to not only hire everybody back, but to have hats that were going into production in order to fulfill, to keep my employees busy, and to send out. And it's been one of the best things I've ever done. It's been the hardest, most fulfilling, most testing, and yet I'm so happy that I said yes to that opportunity. I think it's incredibly important to inspire women for so many reasons. One being my own journey and wanting the person that I was 10 years ago, even 4 years ago, is not the person that I am today. And I've realized that my path and my journey has been such of every woman's journey, which is I am this person today, but I want to and aspire to be this other person, but it doesn't feel like I can ever get there. And so for me, I remind women that the journey is fun, right? I mean, I'm in fashion. I'm not saving lives. What I do is I basically encourage women to stand up for themselves and say, yeah, I am beautiful, inside, outside. I am smart. I am sexy. I am feminine. I am, the future. I am a mother. I am a sister. I inspire them to my favorite actually moment is when a woman comes into my studio, and men too, but I connect really with the women experience. She comes in and I immediately can see what she's trying to be. And for me, I'm doing this through hat making. I'm able to put that right hat on her for that date or for that, that holiday or wherever she's wanting to go and feeling great. It's just one way that I can access it. And that's for me, fashion and hat making. One thing that I think that every aspiring entrepreneur and person in general should be doing is really getting in touch with their thoughts. It's such an interesting thing. We have so many thoughts every day, but one of the things that has tremendously helped me in becoming more balanced, not going through overwhelm, which is the entrepreneur's sidekick, and gives us the kick in the ass that we need sometimes to continue forward, is just understanding, oh, that was an interesting thought. Take a deep breath, observe my thought, observe how I'm feeling, and really craft how I want to proceed, right? And I think that if we as humans can learn that, we would live in such a beautiful world where people are really thinking not about how am I going to make you feel, but how do I want to feel about this situation, and then react to it however would make me feel best. I want to be remembered for inspiring women to play full out. I want to inspire people to have incredible, fulfilling relationships, right? My name means truth, Satya, it's Sanskrit. And one of the things that I think I'm here to do is speak my truth. live in my truth so that I can inspire others to live in their truth, whatever their truth may be.